Hello everybody all over the world. Today's episode is of course episode 96, Criticola! And I got a haircut. This is the Baseball Bill Sports, what is it called? The Baseball Bills Sports Shine. Yes, that is right. That is the hat I have today because we have an episode where we are going to be talking about the Criticola, which is pretty shit, actually. It's not good. Basically, what it does, you drink it like this, and then you get mini crits, and you run faster, and your gun shines, and you do mini crits, but you also take mini crits as well. So let's see a normal shot. I've turned off the damage spread and stuff like that, so I will see the stable amount of damage I do. 104, 104, 104. So okay, so when I'm as close as humanly possible, I do 104. Let's see with the mini crits. 113, 141, 141, 141. So I do a bit more. You can one-shot certain classes. So that's useful, of course. It's the same on difference. So let's see, 5, 13, 13, 13, and with this, 16, 57, 8. It's a larger range because of the way crits works, kind of advanced. So this is an item you can craft or get in a drop, and it replaces the pistol with this little energy drink, and this is probably the most experience most people have with this weapon because it's kind of hard to use. It's not very easy. So we'll go on to my replays first. Here today, I'm going to be playing Scout here with this thing, and then we're going to go. I'm going to be drinking it. Yeah, there we go, drinking it. Yeah, get out and oh. Well, I died quickly, huh? Shit. Okay, so here's the thing. You take mini crits as well, and already as a scout, I'm not sure if you noticed, but you also die quite quickly as a scout, you know, because when you play on a pub, especially on payload maps, you die like so fast, and this thing will actually make you die faster. So we are gonna go into the replay here as soon as I get my rig and everything set up properly. Yes, there we go. And now we're gonna be looking at Pimpin' Dave sending in a last-minute submission here. He's gonna be playing with a reduced field of view because he can. He's gonna be playing Scout here. And like many scouts in the replay, he has no feet. He's like this little ghost that jumps around and stuff like that. So he is doing what is really hard, and that is playing Scout on defense on any payload map. And now Team Fortress 2 crashed because there's been an update, and that forces all replays before the update, which was received yesterday, to crash at random. Which kind of sucks. So, in the meantime, I have a feeling that this isn't going to be the best of episodes, so I'm going to pull out all the tricks in my book. This hat comes on whenever there's a really bad item or a really bad episode. But it's also a cool hat. So I'm also breaking out the other stuff to try and get this as interesting as possible. We got a chick with tits in the background. Yeah. Thought the replay would have been done loading now. So while we're waiting for the game to load back up, I have a Steam group you can join where I post all sorts of announcements and stuff like that. I also have a Twitter you can follow where I post all kinds of Twittery stuff that's not really useful. But Steam group is mainly the place because you can submit topics there if there's like something you want to see in the future, like jumping only soldier. Yeah, you can see a lot. Here we go. Yes, excellent. Let's turn off the voice again so you don't hear these little kids screaming at the game. So we see what you know, Pimpin' Dave is doing, the guy who submitted stuff and also submitted a key that we gave away. He's gonna play Scout. Oh yes, he getting the nice flank here. Oh, and he stays alive because he's dodging. That's right. You get extra speed, and you can use that to your advantage. Normally, like, you have this number of units where you run. Like, a Scout runs at 400. I keep forgetting what the other runs are, but 400 is pretty fast, and with this thing you run 500. So you run 25% faster. That is the description, of course, and he's doing the, he has the Rap Assassin as well, and then he's going to be lagging a bit in the corner, reloading, standing still before he eventually moves again. And he is doing what's really good as a Scout, and he's flanking, have a bit of another drink here, getting the mini crits, getting the NG, I think, and doing some damage. However, people are just ignoring him, so if they just at any point in time just shot a grenade at him or just stabbed him, he would have died. Ugh. So that is generally the idea I get, is that you do mini crits, but you take mini crits as well. And as a Scout, you don't have that much health, and you kind of rely on dodging. So it's kind of like going super mode on the scoutiness, because scouting is all about, you know, flanking and hitting people from the sides and evading damage. You know, so you do a bit more damage, but you have to evade even more than usual. So here's me playing Scout on a payload map, and this is fucking hard. So we're just gonna speed it up until the gates open. Yeah, have no feet as well, because that is common with the replay being so not bugged ever. And we're gonna be seeing me actually do something here. So here, gates open, drink it. Yeah, seeing that's got a heavy 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot, 4 shot, yeah. And then the medic just pops him after he's dead. He's like, oh yeah, popped. That is like, shit is like, oh yeah, you're invulnerable when I pop. And then he dies, like, oh yeah, well, next time I will do it properly, I promise. So this, keep in mind, a Scout is a class that thrives. The less people are involved, the less stuff that are around, and the more space you have to move around. That is when the Scout thrives. And usually payload maps aren't usually too Scout friendly, especially not on defense. On offense it can work, but on defense it's definitely pretty hard. And now we get Uber charge, and we use the mini crits here. You can't really see it, but we're invulnerable. Can't really do that much damage. Finally taking out a Scout, but the mini crits doesn't actually do that much more damage anyway. We don't really spend that much less shots anyway, so it's like, it's very well balanced. Like, you give and receive the same amount of damage in percentage, but it's very different from like Girardi and Buff Banner, where as a Buff Banner you do mini crits on everything and you help your team, and the same with Girardi. Every hit they take will be mini crit, but with this thing it's like only me and I take crit as well. So heavies and sentries are going to be a problem, but luckily, due to some damage follows off and stuff, you're able to do a slightly more damage at distance, so you're able to do something more. However, I do absolutely under no circumstances think that the Criticola is better or more reliable than the like pistol or the Bonk. The Bonk is probably the most reliable gun in the game, actually. It's actually not a gun, as you know, it's a drink, because you drink it and then you're invulnerable every time. As long as you drink it, you're invulnerable. You know, it's kind of more reliable than Uber, because Uber you have to build, but with this thing you just have it from the start. Of course, it has to recharge, and the recharge on this thing is kind of long, making it not so viable. I think if you're gonna go for the mini crit stuff, I think the Soda Popper might be better. Keep in mind, the Bonk one makes you invulnerable, so you can run past sentries and run by areas that are usually crowded. But with this thing, you just die faster. So you have to, you take, like, you do more damage, you know, slightly more damage, you take slightly more damage, and you move slightly faster. But, you know, you can only dodge so much before you run out of map, and then you die. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I hate the Criticola. I don't like it at all, because in order for it to be effective, one, you need to, like, not dodge, because when you're dodging, as a Scout, yeah, here we take the teleporter. Don't do that. I just showed you what not to do. Don't take teleporters as Scouts, especially on defense. Scout also says, aw crap, when he runs out of the drink, making sure everybody knows of his presence, that his drink is out, and that he is vulnerable. But if you absolutely want to do this, I think we haven't seen anyone really revolutionize the way you use the Criticola properly. I'm not a main Scout, but I would love to see some players, like, get really good with the Criticola, use it a lot, and use it to its full potential. It might need a buff like faster recharge or something like that because of the downgrade. So, you know, it's a very weapon. If you feel very when you do that, it's like, yeah, I got the kill, but would have gotten the kill without it as well, because it's not that much damage we're talking about. Like, if you have the critical, you can either one-shot or two-shot. And if you two-shot, well, you could have two-shotted normally anyway. You know, you do 104 damage, so you two-shot every single class in the game except the heavy up close, you know, given that you have 104 damage. You know, considering I don't have overheal, pretty much. So we're gonna look at some more fail. Because I really don't like this thing. It's like, God knows what's in that thing. I don't want to drink that. So one thing you can do with this is that I did some timings on Badlands when it comes to running towards the middle. Usually players are like trying to get to the middle of the map as fast as possible. This is, however, a payload map. There wasn't really any a lot of replays submitted from 5 CP map, because on post people tend to generally play a lot of payload and attack defense. Those are easier maps than, you know, 5 CP. And of course sentries are just really good at just killing you in general, so we weren't able to do anything that round courtesy of that sentry. So with that, we're gonna move on to the next one, and this is gonna be on Thunder Mountain. This is gonna be Gold is on the hero, the hero. Yeah. It's going to be playing Scout on defense, but it's going to be Thunder Mountain, a map that is slightly more open than other things we've seen. Because with this thing, you really rely, like, the Scout needs to be close in order to do damage, but when you are close, it's a higher chance for you to get hit. If you don't know what I mean. You have to be close to do damage, but when you're closer, it's easier to get hit. And with this thing, well, you're closer and you do more damage, but you also take more damage, but you move faster. But it's not easy. Just having extra speed is simply not enough to, like, do a lot of damage and dodge while you're close, because dodging and doing a lot of damage doesn't necessarily go hand in hand. I mean, you can do it, but it's really fucking hard. And usually you just end up making a lot of effort and not a lot of progress, and you might be better off just using other weapons. And some of the replays that were like titles like, when do I use it? When do I do this? Well, if I were to like, just like if I were to tell you like without analyzing it, I was like, I have absolutely no fucking idea when to use this thing at all, because there's like no real need for it, I'd say. Like, it doesn't offer that much extra play for the Scout, because you kind of play like Scout like Paper. If you're familiar with that, Paper is like, yeah, you can cut people with Paper, but Paper like gets destroyed really easily. But I would say when you are doing more of your scouty business, that is when you are doing the damage, you should have it activated. When you are running around, you have it activated, and when you know, when you're not when you're dodging. Well, you can when you're dodging because you have the extra speed. We can just see that like you also need to have pretty good aim in order to capitalize on the mini crits, and you take mini crits from absolutely everything. And this episode is meant to, like, I thought like, yeah, maybe the Criticola is viable. It is not at all. Nope. So if you played with the Criticola and you said, well, this weapon is a piece of shit, I don't know how to use this one, well, you're not alone, my friend, because I spent time on this thing and I couldn't figure it out either. As for the Badlands thing I mentioned, I took the time. With the Criticola, if you maximize it so the instant you can move when the round starts and you use it, you will get to the middle point about 1.5 seconds faster than if you wouldn't. And then the crits would run out, and then you wouldn't have a secondary weapon when you get to the middle point, which really fucking sucks. Both in, you know, competitive and team play. But you are able to get some nice flank and do some damage, but like the mini crits you get doesn't really add up to the number of shots you're firing. It's similar to, like, you know, the Pretty Boy's pocket pistol, where the Scout gets, you know, an additional 15 health. Is it? Something like that. But the thing is, most classes, regardless if the Scout has 15 more health, will still kill the Scout in 2 hits. So like the damage is higher, but the number of hits are the same. It's like, yeah, let's reach the number 100, right? Let's reach 100. And then we do 50 2 times. And it's like, alright, cool. Okay, then we increased it, so you do 70, right? You do 70. you end up at 140, but you only needed 100, and you still fire twice. So the number of shots you fire are still pretty much exactly the same with the Criticola. Yeah? It's kind of, yeah. Let's see, yes. So, next, like, when do you use it? When? I don't know. Use the pistol, I guess. So here we have Gozizan back here on Gozi Fortress 2, the guy who keeps submitting replays. And fun fact, if you submit a lot of replays, as many as Gozizan has, you will actually get a key for free. So after the show, I'm going to give a key free of charge to Gozizan here, because he's being a trooper. And he is now doing... using the Sandman, but not using the Sandman like you should use the Sandman. Only use the Sandman in a different way. So what's Gozizan's gonna do, he's gonna be like, oh yeah, I used the Sandman. Nope, running into spawn. Yeah, refilling my health. Yeah, let's go out and get him. Let's run out. And shoot the ball. Yeah, run. Okay, back into spawn. Get a new ball. I need a new ball. Into spawn. Yep, got a new ball. Yes, I got the ball. We're ready. So let's attack. Oh, soldier, shoot the ball. Oh, took some damage. Better run back into spawn. Back. Okay, I got full health again. Let's move out. Yeah, we got him this time, team. Oh, there's a spy over there. Oh, I see him. Oh, I think he dead ringered. All right, well, I lost the ball. Better run back into spawn again. And there we go. Yes, and we are back again. I don't know how many times we run into spawn. It's going to be a lot. And then it's like, yeah, shoot a ball. Well, better run back into spawn and get a new one. Just fucking shoot the ball and keep running. So we got the ball back again. Alright, you got the ball again. Okay, what do you think he's gonna do? Think that's a spy? He's not gonna run to spawn because he hasn't taken any damage or fired his ball yet. He's just running around. There's a soldier. Yeah, shoot the ball. Yeah, better run back into the spawn again and get that ball. Alright, you got the ball. Okay, critical. Yes. Okay, no. Okay, he's not gonna use the critical. Okay, he's gonna run back here. Finally, we're seeing Gozizan move forward. He should have just done this in the beginning, like fucking stop doing like the ball didn't really do anything. It was just a waste of time. And I would say if you want to like master the Sandman, you should master the scattergun first, so you know when you should stun people. But oh, here he has a nice flank. This could be really good. You know, he has mini crits, and they haven't seen him. And this is like one of the few times where having the mini crits and the critical can actually be good. When the opponents are, you know, distracted, you can come in from a flank and hit them from the back and they won't really see what's going on. But you take mini crits. Gozizan still alive. And he's fine. And he is fine. And the spy's on fire. Of course he's going to be lying around. Gozizan not on fire. He's going to be running forward here. Keep in mind this is very hard as a scout. You know, usually you're just on cart duty. What did you see me? If you watched me try to collect replays for this yesterday, I was like, yeah, I'll go make myself useful on the cart, and then I just get murdered immediately as I go on the cart. Yeah, take out the sniper. Yeah, good. I'm taking out the sniper. Yeah, that's a nice pick there. Snipers are really good on this map. Important that you take those out if you get the chance. Gonna be running around a little run around here with the pyro. He has the criticola, so if he just at any point in time just decided to drink it, he could. Wait. Did that? Was I the only one that... Okay. So here comes the pyro. No, he didn't die. Never mind. Just my eyes deceiving me, because I think I saw a pyro corpse down there, but Gozizan to make short work of that pyro. Pyros are good in closed off areas against scout, especially when they are in the criticola. So if you're at criticola and you run into scouts, you're pretty dead. Anyway. Fun fact, the pyro did not crater, I think. Anyway. Maybe he did. Maybe he did not. It's not important. Got a dead ringer spy here. Gozizan. Should just keep going on, but as a good scout, he's gonna shut down the spy eventually. Yeah, taking him out. Keep in mind, you know, Gozizan's like, oh, I don't have that good of an aim. You know, that's fine, buddy. Just keep practicing. You'll get better. We were all bad ones. That's what it's better about, you know, getting better at the game and understanding the games. I go through a lot of shit just to let you guys know that this weapon is bad. It's not really good. And you can see Gozu-san hasn't really used the Criticola and he's still been kicking ass. And yeah, so now he uses it, but okay, he sees a sniper. There's a spy here who's gonna be shooting, but the spy's a dead ringer, and now the Criticola is over. And yeah, you run 20% faster, so that's like the speed bonus can be utilized sometimes. And then, you know, sniper, sup, bro? Taking him out. That's how you can bother snipers and make them really angry. Unless they have like a sentry covering them. That makes that a lot harder. Trying to shoot the ball, can't really do it. And the dog goes to like, you know, goes on, he's just obviously, you know, just playing for fun, not playing for like maximum ownage. But if you were playing for maximum ownage, you would not use, you would use the ball to stun them when it's appropriate to stun them. It's like, yeah, now would be a good time to stun them. But goes on, he's like, no man, he's gonna get shot or stabbed or something. So it's kind of like, well, when do you use it? I don't know. We see Gozu-san doing fairly the same without it, maybe even better because he doesn't die as fast. Because sometimes, you know, when it's like with crits versus Uber will like out-survive the crits in a way. And, you know, sometimes it's just like out-surviving your enemy. It's not like killing them like really fast, but it's like out-surviving them. So we're going to go on to the next replay. We actually had some other replays submitted by some new people actually, but unfortunately they submitted like the wrong files and it wouldn't load because of the update and things were just stupid. So I'm sorry, but you guys are still included in the raffle. You still get included for the effort. As we're going to be seeing Gozu-san here play. And now we're going to be seeing that there's only very few players here. And suddenly everything changes, because I've said this before and some people are like, oh, that is totally wrong, I don't agree with you. But Scout is the class that does better the fewer people are involved. If a Scout would literally want to 1v1 with no distractions anyone, and giving the entire map, the Scout will be able to kill anyone pretty much just because he has that speed. And with the Criticola, you can actually do pretty well. So if you are in crit and you meet a single individual and you have the mini crit, you will most likely come out on top. And there's finally a nice stun using it properly for like the first time so far. And yeah, if there's you play on like an open map like this with few players, this is actually pretty good because you can move around. There's not a lot of stuff shooting you. That's when Scouts are good. You know, the things that limit Scouts' movements are, of course, the Scouts' hard counter, which are sentries. It doesn't matter if it's level 1, 2, or 3, or even a mini sentry. Sentries are gonna kill you as a Scout regardless because sentries can't move, and you are the fastest class in the game, and that just goes for the whole speed for power kind of thing. And Gozu-san here, seeing a spy, gonna be taking him out, having a bit of a laugh. And people are asking like, what about Milk? Is Milk good? Yeah, Milk's good. Milk is a lot better than Criticola. And then it's like, yeah, I can't use Sandman on this Sentry, and it's gonna be falling back. But yeah, the hard counter to Scout, Sentry, because they can't move, and you move the fastest, so, you know, just math, if you can call it that. And then second is probably heavies, because heavies can shoot you. However, you can take out heavies as a Scout. You know, it's not like you can't do it. I mean, if you get the drop on a heavy and he's not spun up, you can actually kill him in like 3 shots before he gets the time to kill you. But if he is already spun up and he sees you, you can't really do anything. And then the third thing is pyros and closed off areas, because they just burn you and push you around, and you don't have enough health and you just die really quickly. You die just as fast as a sniper if the sniper isn't running Bushwhacker. If the sniper's running Bushwhacker, he dies faster than you. So that is important to note. That is things to stay away. And if there are no sentries, there are no pyros, and there are no heavies for most of the time, like there are in 6s, Scout is really good. Like if a demo main sees a Scout coming, there's a chance the Scout might be able to kill the demo, you know, if they're like equally as good. Same with the Soldier. Just because the Soldier sees the Scout coming doesn't necessarily mean he will be able to kill him. However, the Scout will always come out with an advantage when you get the drop on someone and you get like they don't know you're there, pretty much. You can like pretend you're a spy and pretend to go for backstabs, pretty much. And Scout, like, you know, has a very interesting dynamic where you move fast, you don't have a lot of health, and you do more damage the closer you are. And that's like the whole essence. And with the Criticola, it's like an extreme version of that. It's like, well, now you can get even closer, even faster, and die even faster. And you know, run faster, kill faster, die faster. Faster everything, more Scout, pretty much. Is essentially the Criticola. It's just faster, everything. I think that's a pretty good way to sum it up. Critical, faster, everything for Scout. Slightly, yeah. So let's move on, and we're gonna look at a bit of a streak here from Gozizon again, of course. And he titled this like, "Was this really necessary?" This streak he got. So we're just gonna speed up because it's kind of long. So he's gonna be using the critical, running out to middle, getting there faster than any other scout if you time it correctly, because you know there is like half a second it takes to drink a bottle. Oh, he sees the medic, gets the medic, boom, 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 takes him out. No more medic. Scouts are good against medic. Dinner, and you're gonna be grabbing health, running around. And there is currently, there's still a bit more players now. However, the blue team are utilizing having a shit ton of snipers, and none of them doing well ever. You see the medic once again takes him out with a little help from his spy there, and he sees a couple of snipers. Sees a couple of sniper. Okay, oh, spy! Get the spy! Yeah, boom, 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 boom. And you see, you haven't really used the critical this much this round. He hasn't really had to. He still manages to kill people fairly easy, and it's not like the critical is like super helping him. He would have gotten those snipers anyway, and the crit's even over, and he still, you know, gets the sniper. Scouts are good against snipers, you know. Scouts are good in any 1v1 matchup if it's not against pyros or sentries for the most part. And usually goes on, still running around pretty fast. The medic takes him out again, having a bit of a spree. The enemy team are utilizing having only support classes. They're kind of, oh, this is almost like a Korean server. Talked about this before when I lived in Korea and I played there. In Korea, people only played Scout, Sniper, and Spy. That's all they played. And on this team, we have Scout, Snipers, and Spy. And then you have like one asshole that goes Medic. Like, dude, what the fuck are you thinking? You're playing Medic? What are you gonna heal? The Scout? Better switch to Scout, Sniper, or Spy. You dumb. Is usually what they say. And trying to get a bit of a taunt kill here. Can't really do it because the Sniper blew up. Sad face. I think he's gonna be running around, drinking. Killing a spy once again, as the enemy team is not able to do anything, as they only have support class. And now, what a pyro and a soldier, most unorthodox, I might say. Here, you are going away from the Korean strategy of only having spy, snipers, and scouts. Yes. Go like, well, Scout, Sna, Spy, best combination. I think they're gonna win now. Yeah. Koreans are like, best combination for Team Fortress 2 is Scout, very fast, and the sniper, long range shooty, no, easy, and spy, kill sentry. I lived in Korea and I speak Korean, so that's how they talk. They call sniper for sna and scout for scat. Yeah. So let's just continue moving on here with Gozizon. Put Team Fortress 2, Timpo is what they call it. Timpo. It's not racist, that's how they talk. It's fucking awesome. I love Gangnam Style. Actually came out during the workout in the gym today. It was like Gangnam Style, and I was like, yeah, I actually understand what he is saying because I studied the language. I'm one of them. Yeah. There we go. And Gozizon is of course pushing carts. Takes out a soldier. Falling back, shooting the ball at the ground, and then falling back. Yeah. Oh, sniper. Oh! Okay, grabbing the health. Grabbing the health. Crits. Oh, sees the sniper. Where'd he go? This guy's like, what? Yeah, sniper, he's there. No, he wasn't. Where'd he go? I don't know. Somewhere. Goes on, back in the fray here on Payload Raise. I keep forgetting what this map's called. Because we're live, we keep forgetting what the map's called. And people in the chat are going like all about Gangnam. Oh! Oh! Yeah! Getting Gozizon! Yeah, getting that sniper. You should have paid attention, bro. I've actually been to Gangnam because I live right next to there. There's basically just a bunch of hipsters living there, as far as I can tell. Yeah, that's pro, man. Mini crit tank kill, and with that, we're gonna go into the last replay of today's episode. See, chick with tits back in the background, keeping you entertained. As we have Gozes on here, actually gonna be playing very interesting on this map on payload. It's gonna be pretty interesting. Yeah, and he's going to be using the Criticola, of course, which was today's topic, to see how this works. Getting in position, and then running down. And the reason we see Gozes on not running here is because if you run here, that's their spawn. And what happens when you run into the enemy spawn really fast, full of crits? You die. That is the strategy of running into the enemy spawn, and dying is a very common strategy for the defending team when they're doing well. And he's just gonna go and hit, like, elbow. He's just gonna go and elbow hit this demo man before he go and runs off the ramp. And yeah, you want to see the game maybe? Yeah, there we go. And goes on, being here on the side, doing a bit of flanking business, gonna be flanking around. He's doing a very good job of not staying in the same place as a scout. That's very important when you're defending, to like move around and see where their openings are, because you always see, as long as you keep moving, you'll see openings. Spy here trying to kill his heavy, having a sandwich, but goes on will have none of that. None of that business. And he's gonna shoot the wall for a bit of a miss aim there, but that's fine. Mistakes can happen. Oh, nice little bonk there, and actually that actually helped. That was actually the best Sandman stun we've seen today, because they actually allowed the heavy to easily just kill that pyro, and the enemy team is running 4 pyros, which is gonna have problem with this one heavy red team has, because heavies are really good against pyros. It's kind of like the counter. And here we have another drink here, and there's nothing. Shoot. Okay, shoot him. Yeah. Oh. Stab. Well. That was the Criticola episode. So, in order to sum up the Criticola, not good. Not good at all. Pistol, bonk, milk, pretty boy's pistol. Everything is better than this one. I'd say this is the worst scout loadout in the terms that everything it is faster everything for scout. You run faster, you kill faster, and you die faster. It's just faster. So yeah, with that we're gonna go into something that's fun. It's the raffle, where I select a random user from the stream to win a random prize, and at the end we will give it to this season's hero, I guess, which is Gozes on, the guy who submitted the most replays ever, and he is a trooper, and he has been the one making the show able, because I've actually been like really busy lately, and if it wasn't for Gozes on, probably wouldn't have happened. So big shout outs to him, and we're gonna go, and I also reward that, so keep in mind, if you do stuff, I reward you. And keep in mind, I didn't tell Gozes on this. I didn't tell him that submitting a lot of replays would actually get you a key for free. But now everybody else knows, and now everybody's gonna be like, hipster Gozes on. Gozes on is like, submitted a lot of replays before it was cool. Yeah. So with that, we're gonna go into the raffle, and the way it works is that I am gonna select a random user from the stream here with this nice little app that I got going here. And if your name comes up and you're not following me, we're just gonna laugh at you and draw another name. And we got Arth Asian. Arth Asian. So, we are gonna be contacting him very soon. Please type your username in like Steam URL or Steam username in the stream, and then I will add you to give you your prize. And we're back with hats this time, and we are gonna give Holocaust a choice of different weapons. Let's see here. Yeah, he's gonna have that one, 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 that one. That one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, and that one. So you can only pick one item, type it in the chat, and you have 15 seconds. If time goes out, you don't win anything. And we won't draw another number because we're assholes like that, so. Strange sticky shooter, well that was fast. I actually put up 2 of those for some reason. Didn't even have to do the countdown. If you already know the stuff, just be as fast as possible. Yeah. There we go. Giving you the sticky bomb launcher. Trading it. We're trading it. There we go. Excellent. And then we're gonna remove the screen region. Yes, excellent. So with the referral, we're not gonna do shoutouts anymore because YouTube didn't like us playing the Friends song. And we can't really do shoutouts without the Friends song, so we're not gonna do that anymore. But shoutouts to everybody in the stream. We're still gonna bring you up. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, that's where you guys are. And I'm gonna be talking about what we're gonna be doing next week. Well, also congratulations to Holocausty, the guy who won. Apparently it was his first Strange, so you gotta play Demo Man now. Yeah, so what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna do a spy episode, and it's gonna be an episode that a lot of people have asked me to do, and it's going to be the ambassador for the spy. That is right. You have to play spy. The only restriction you have is that you have to use the ambassador. However, I'm going to include a bonus challenge. What does bonus challenge mean? Well, does it mean you'll get a key? I don't know, because I don't tell this shit in advance. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. But the bonus challenge is to play well and only get kills with the ambassador. You don't have to, but that's like a bonus challenge if you want to, like an extra restriction. So submit to me a replay of you playing as a spy on whatever map, whatever server, whatever. You know, it has to like preferably like proper maps, not like 2-4, crap like that. Like maps that actually go somewhere. Playing spy using ambassador at some point in your strategy, in your play. Even if it's really good or really bad, we're gonna examine them all, and hopefully we can get some good frustration going on here. And we're going to be talking about the ambassador and how that affects your spy play. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Be sure to check out the Steam group for all kind of announcements and stuff like that. VODs and the such. Goodbye. Oh yeah, whoops. Completely forgot about giving Gozizan a key. Because he's the hero of this season of HiGPS. So congratulations to Gozizan. There you go. Enjoy your free key. Enjoy the free key. Yeah.